Hey guys, what's up? I'm the KiwiMC, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a full server tour of the KiwiMC. So now we have so many updates to show you guys. So this is the only reason I'm going to do this. Probably not going to be doing any more of these unless there's super big updates to the server like there just was. So yeah, let me show you guys what the updates were to the server. So first off, let's go to the server website. So it's kiwimc.tebx.io. So I don't actually have any, what do you want to call it? I don't have, like, so basically, this site needs you to, like, actually, like, code stuff. Like, you can't just, like, choose a theme, like, on some other websites, which I'm learning how to do this in my web design class right now. So we should have, like, an actual designed website in the future, but for now, it's just this, and then we have the store, and you enter your username, so mine would be the KiwiMC, continue, and you have all of these ranks and stuff to get. And then if you click buy, it will show you exactly what there is to the rank and all like that. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, there's a lot of stuff. There's cosmetics, you get kits in some special game modes, and you get money in game, and then there's obviously god and legend keys, which I'll talk about in a bit, because we do have crates now. So yeah, so if we go down from that, and we go into the Discord, we do have a server Discord. If you guys want, I'll leave the link to this in the description. But we have all of this stuff. We have a bunch of, like, we just have different chats for people. What is this? Okay. That was from a while ago. This is once you basically can't type anymore than, like, it just takes a long time. You only get one, basically. Let's go down from that, and let's actually go into the server. The server IP is kiwimc.apexmc.co. I'll leave it up there for a second. Alright, so we go into the server. First thing you'll notice is we have a texture pack. As you can see, it's loading. I'd recommend you use this because everything looks exactly like we built everything around this texture pack, so it would be really nice if you guys would use the texture pack. If not, it might not look as good. But yeah, so this is the new thing. We have a lot of stuff. We just added a Hunger Games mode, as you guys just saw. So up here we have this new spawn, which looks really nice. And I'll just be going through everything. So first off, let's just go through quick cosmetics. You unlock most of these through buying ranks, but you do get some default, like, pets. Some pets are default. Basically, if you want a snowman, you can spawn a snowman like this. If you want to rename it, click rename, type this, and you can rename your snowman. And then you can also clear just the specifics, like pet. Like if I have a gadget equipped and a pet, if I take this and I clear the pet, it would clear this but not my gadget. But as you can see, if I spawn the pet and I click clear this, it will just clear everything. So let's go through the gadgets. I'll just show you one from every rank. So some like default rank stuff is this one's default. It's a disco ball. Makes everybody around it jump and every single mob around it jump, and it's just a disco ball. Let me clear that so it goes off, and it does go off after a little bit. I'm pretty sure, like from iron rank, you can have this sword hammer. You just throw it at people, and as you can see, there's a timer for it, but it will basically knock them back. From gold, I'm pretty sure this is gold. The Aether Pearls, just, this. Okay. There's one command block up here, and then you cannot glitch through the top. There's multiple layers of barrier there, so it doesn't work. And then if we go to, like, I'll just show you a couple from diamond. If you right click this, you'll start floating up in the air. It's an anti-gravity thingy, and it works for everybody around you. That's pretty cool. It's better if you, like, jump in the air and use it, obviously, because you'll be, like, falling and you can use it. We have stuff like trampolines that shoot you super high. We have, like, black holes that you throw on the ground, and this is what they do to anybody around it. So yeah, that's just that stuff. If we clear this, We go to particle effects. So like, you know, you have stuff like blood helix, which is one of my personal favorites, which is like a spinning helix, and then when you walk, it does this around you. It just puts this trail behind you. You got stuff like, I don't know, angel wings, which do this, and then when you walk, it will just put this behind you, and then angel wings. You know, you have flame fairies, which a lot of people like this one. And then one of my personal favorites, besides this one, this is the like mod only, admin only thing. I just also same thing with this. These are only like admins and stuff. So that's like that. But if we quickly go here, this is probably my favorite non-admin one. So it's just a cape that follows around you. If you're not lagging, because I'm lagging, it will follow behind you a lot faster, and it will look like an actual cape, or look more like an actual cape than it does now. It'll kind of look like, here, let me move slowly. It will look more like this behind you, because I'm just, like, I don't know, I don't have a great connection. Also, I'm using a client, Badline client, which is a lot in the server. Just, you know, it's like, it just lags some things in here, so everything will look better. Like, for instance, this molten snake, as you can see, if you turn around me, all of the blocks are like messed up and dancing around like that. But for instance, I've tested it, and every single time I'm using normal Minecraft, that works completely fine. Yeah. Also, the server is going to get, I'm going to upgrade the plan so that I can get more RAM, so that any lag on the server will be completely reduced, basically. But yeah. So let's go to the hats. All of this stuff is already automatically equipped, so you guys can equip this no matter what. You know, there's no, like, buying anything, buying ranks or whatever. You just all have that on default. Let's go to the crates real quick. And actually, one thing that I just added, I just got this plugin and modified a couple of the enchantments. Basically, we now have custom enchantments. So do /CE, and you'll get the custom enchants. You can pay levels, and you can get a random enchant. You right-click on the enchant, and you can equip it. But so far, I've applied them only to this. So as you can see, there's like speed to jump, ignition evade, mending. Or sorry, this one only has visionary. But you know, you have stuff on here like multi-shot and wither. Fury, Poison, Lifesteal, Blind, Infusion. Infusion's my favorite one. I do have a pickaxe with this on it because some of them are enabled so that you can just enchant them in a crafting table and you can get it, but some of them are only enabled through the /CE menu. But I did get Infusion, and what that does is it mines blocks in a wider radius, so I'll show some of that off. But you know, you have the crates. You know, you get keys from buying them, or you can buy this key in the shop. So I'll just open one to show you guys what it would be like. So I was going to open a legend crate. So as you can hear, it is pretty loud. And some people might not want to hear this every single time they're opening a crate. So you don't have to stay in the crate. You can stay in it like this. But if you just click escape and just go out like this, you'll log out. So as I got the legend chestplate. So yeah, it gives you ignition, evade, and all that stuff. So it's really good. And yeah, those are $2.50 in the shop. And stuff like that. So let's go through some of the game modes now, because that's most of the hub stuff. Besides, I'll just quickly show off our parkour that I made. And this is a custom map. Me and one of the other builders built it. So yeah, so the custom parkour, I've tested every single jump in here. I'm just kind of trash at parkour, so I'm probably not gonna make most of them. The ladder jumps are the only ones that's hard for me to make, because I don't know, it's just really hard for me to make this one. There we go, I got it. Oh, dang it. That one is possible, but... And then basically, this is probably the hardest jump because you have to go in the... It's like pixel perfect jump, but if you can make this, basically you'd fall onto it like this. Oops, hold on. I have made this once. And the same thing with the other person, but you'd... And that was smaller than this anyways, so... Basically, then you'd walk in here, you'd get teleported back, and you'd get 5 diamonds. So that's pretty nice. Let's go into the... first couple of game modes, and I'll show you some more. I'll just show you all the game modes real quick. So creative, this is standard. You do have your cosmetics in creative, so you can use all the cosmetics that you had in creative. So this one's only for a couple of people, select few. Me and my head admin can use this. I don't think anybody else can. Nyan sheep, I guess. I mean, if you guys really want to use that. Like I said, since I'm using the client, everything's broken a little bit. As you can see, this is working a little better now. But as you can see, it's glitching out for me still. know, for instance, like Nyan sheep. Yeah, but yeah, I've tested, like I said, if you're not using any clients and you have good connection, this will all work completely fine. But say you wanted to use a Quake gun, I guess, and I wanted to shoot this cat. I shot the cat and it will launch it up. Same thing if I want to shoot like any animals. And you can tell that these are made by kids because it's like green swimmer. Like there used to be a Ravager in there named Growly Poop. Miles Kyle. You can just tell they're made by kid. Like look at this. Look. Freezy. Yeah, there used to be a Ravager called literal Growly Poop. So let's go back to spawn. So I'm gonna be so the main game mode in this is survival. So I'll be showing you guys that and everything. Also, there are all the warps here. I haven't updated some of the warps, so there are some new ones. But yeah, like I said, survival is the main game mode, so I'll go through that last because there's so much in that. But so yeah, creative. Like I said, survival will go in last. Let's go into Hunger Games. I'll show later. Let's go into PvP. So this is the second mode we ever made, so we're gonna make a new map soon, probably. But for now, this is, ignore that. There is a troll menu that you guys can use, but it's only for like admins and people. So in PvP, you just have all this stuff, all the standard things. You know, you'll jump down, you'll fight, and then you can just run out over here. And then, so yeah. That's just PvP is standard. The money, by the way, is current. So if you're basically, for instance, if you're in survival, and then you go into creative and you don't see your money, you can toggle it on and off by doing /bank on and off. But the money is fluent through every single game mode, so you can get rewards. You can get like survival money through Bed Wars or something like that. So yeah, let's go into Spleef. So Spleef is pretty simple. I can't show this game mode without having anybody like else right now, because one of them just got off and everybody else is either in school because we have school off for Yom Kippur, but a lot of other people don't. So basically in this Spleef, you'll just spawn into that arena after the queue, and you just break blocks with your shovel to get snowballs, and you try and knock the other people down. Snowballs will also break blocks and do knockback to try and get other people down. So yeah, that's just standard Spleef if you guys didn't know. Bed Wars, so you know, we have the lobby with your stats. So as you can see, I have 118 kills, 9 deaths, 50 wins, and I have 80 beds broken. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then, since like I said, I can't play it right now, the only game mode I can show off without any other players is Hunger Games. We'll do /jump real quick. And as you can see, so this is our arena right now. So you'll spawn on one of these islands. Yeah, this is a little bit broken because of some mobs that spawn. You can't normally break these blocks, so it's kind of getting a little brokenish. I'll have to modify that to fix it. Or for instance, you'll spawn on blue, and you'll have 2 villagers here, and your stuff will spawn here. You can buy the stuff from the villagers. You can branch over to these. You'll have an upgrade villager with, you know, it's basically a standard Bed Wars, pretty standard. You'll have the upgrade villager and the items villager. You come in here, you have an emerald spawner. If you go up these, you can have another emerald spawner, and then you can shoot people over here from the bows. So, you know, it's pretty standard for Bed Wars, like I said. I say that a lot. So what have we gone through? We've gone through creative. We've gone through Spleef, Bed Wars, Kit PvP. So that's 1, 2. I think we only have to go through 2 more. So let's go into Hunger Games. So as you guys spawn into Hunger Games, you'll see that you spawn here and there's only 1 sign. So we right click to join this. And all the kits are /HG kit name. So you have the default kit, you have gold kit, iron, and diamond. So let's just say I'm doing HG kit, I don't know. Let's just say I have gold rank. I do it gold, and as you guys will see, I get healing, iron boots, a turtle helmet, and a sword. So let's force start this. HG force start Hunger Games. So it's now starting, and I can't eat this right now. Pro bread. I didn't change these names. These were default names, but I changed the kits. So, basically, shulker boxes are special. These are special, they have, like, extra items. So there's a world border that will start shrinking after a little bit of time, and you will get your hunger back immediately after. So if you are, like, sprinting or jumping, when you click the sign, you will fall off this when you spawn. Basically, there's a little grace period, so you can see I'll get spectral arrows. All the potions look the same because they're all uncraftable. But I got, like, a potion of speed, so I drink the potion of speed or whatever. Like I said, these are special, so you'd probably want to go through this. I got a loyalty to Trident. And then, you know, I'd get all this stuff, do whatever. You know, I'd take this, put this on, you know, you got a tracking stick, so if you left click in the air, if there was another person, it would say that there would be a nearby player, and it would show me where. So then you come down here, you can go wherever, like I said, but for instance, I already have all this stuff. Take cookies. I accidentally just threw my sword. Hidden shulker box right here. Go in here, grab this. I got a sharpness 2 sword, ultra sword. Splash potion on poison 3. That could be useful. If there were other people, obviously. But you guys kind of get the idea, you know, spectral arrows and stuff like that. So that you can see people through walls if you hit them. So they can't exactly run away. I'll just show you a couple of the spots with the thingies, with the hidden shulkers. So over here, what is iron helmet? It's basically the same thing as the turtle shell though, so it doesn't matter. So there's another one right up here. And this will be random every single game. Okay, nice power 3 bow. That's really good. But, let's just, oh, I can't use game, let's see, because I'm in Hunger Games, right? You can't use any external commands, so if I try to do /KiwiMC, you cannot use non-Hunger Games commands. So, you know, you have all this stuff, you have the map, as you can see, the world border is shrinking, and you can't just go outside of the world border and stuff. As you can see, it is shrinking slowly. But even if I use, oh, that was poison. So even if I go back here, as you can see, it will start really hurting me soon. But, yeah, so that's just basic Hunger Games, so I just need to actually kill myself to stop it. There's a lot more to this map. It's kind of like a 4-element map. And there we go. So there's a cool thing, the winner of whatever game will get $50 in game. So yeah, so let's go back to spawn. So that should have been all of them. So we went through Kit PvP, we went through Creative, we went through Bed Wars, Spleef, and Hunger Games. So yeah, that's it. So, next, Survival. So, Survival inventories and Ender chests are linked with this hub world. So, you have this portal over here, you have this portal over here. They are working a little bit differently, so I'll explain that in a second and then why it's doing that. You have the shop over here, or you could just do /warp shop, or in Survival there is a portal to the shop. But if you decided to go into the shop, for some reason somebody deleted or opened the door. That's not supposed to be open. But if you go through here, you have the shop, you have, you know, you can buy all the spawners, you can buy stuff. The only key that you can buy in this shop is the cool stuff crate key. And yeah, so you have all this stuff, and you guys can go into here to go back to spawn, or just use any of the warps. So let's go into Survival and show you what it's all about. So this is, like I said, the main thing on the server. This is the main, you know, thing that people do. So, let me show you all the things. So, first off, you have Survival PvP and shop. So let me just quickly explain Survival PvP first. So this is just a PvP arena since Keep Inventory is on in all the worlds besides the end and so in the overworld Keep Inventory is on. So that's why we have this area, just so that you guys can 1v1 each other if you want for actual survival items without going in PvP because the inventories aren't linked. So yeah, there are the basic rules here. Somebody has a house right here. I'm not going to show you. He does have a secret chest. I'm not going to show people where because he specifically asked me not to. He has this thingy right here, I guess. I don't actually know why he has it. Yeah, so let's go to, okay. Just to explain some of the custom enchantments. So if we do / I think it's CE, you guys can have this. So, for instance, if you had 60 levels, you could right-click this. I need more XP levels, as you can see, and it would give you a nether star. So let's actually go into creative to show you this, because I don't want to get myself levels right now. But for instance, if I slash GMS, I was testing this earlier, so I should have 95 levels. So if I do slash CE, and I want a legendary enchantment, I'll get Frosty 1 freezes. If I want a common, it would be 20, and I got Blazing Touch. So let's just do slash GMC and give myself boots, and I'll give myself a pickaxe, and I'll give myself some iron ore. So basically, if I place this iron ore here, right, I'll explain some stuff. So let's place a bunch of iron ore here. And I'll explain one of the better enchantments as well, so slash CE give I forget the name, slash CE list. So there are more than this, I'm pretty sure. They're just, infusion it is. So if I go slash GMS, right, you just take Frosty 1, and I would click boots, and now it's on my boots. Diamond boots, Frosty 1, and if you right click them, they will freeze stuff under you. As you can see, I'm not actually sure what it did to the grass. If I unequip them, as you can see, it will immediately. What is this actually? Dirt. Huh. That's kind of cool. It's frozen dirt, I guess. So if we take the Blazing Touch and equip it to my pickaxe, as you'll see, immediately as we mine it, we will get iron ore. But you can take this one step further. If you take the Fusion 1 and equip it on your pickaxe, whatever you mine will mine a super area. So as you can see, I'll do this. And then also, any block that's not an ore, as soon as you mine it, so it will just give you all the items instantly. So I think that's a pretty cool enchantment, to be honest. So that's kind of like the gist of it. You guys can mine super easily like this. There was no bedrock there. If you guys were wondering, it can't mine bedrock, because if you look down here, there is no bedrock. I don't think it can mine bedrock, can it? No, I don't know why I thought it could mine bedrock. Of course it can mine bedrock. So yeah, so yeah, that's like the custom enchantment area of it. And you can get them, like, here, hold on. Just to, like, you can get them if you enchant them in a crafting table, but some of them you can't, because some of them would be overpowered. Like fly on boots, it costs 60 enchantment levels for a very small chance to get it, and it basically allows you to fly. So if we get on here, as you can see, we do have the chemist in this little area down here. So you can buy super cool potions from him for this stuff. The shop, you can also equip jobs, by the way, if you guys didn't know. You can equip jobs, you can buy and sell items, which I already showed you, but yeah, there are a lot of jobs that you can equip. And if you guys want to see my house, so this is my house area. We do have pigs and stuff here. We're growing trees. We do have, we basically make bank. We're like the kind of the best faction area clan thing on the server. So as you can see down here, if I don't die, we have spawners down here that will allow things to spawn. And we have water outside on the outside of all of our walls. We have an enchantment table. We're still working on some stuff. I have all my stuff sorted in here. We also have some other things in here. Some of the legend boots. So if you guys don't know, there is a limit. If you are a mod, obviously, or like for me, since I'm an owner, obviously I'm not gonna go out of my way to. I can't buy like keys on my server. So if you're somebody who I know IRL, who's like a staff member or something like that, in general, like a high-ranking staff member, like an admin or something, you're gonna get a limit of free keys. So because you know you're not gonna buy keys as an admin. If you're going in survival though, you will be allowed to get some free keys. Actually, I think we just finished smelting some of our stuff, so I can actually craft us our beacon right now. I think this is how you do it, right? Nice. Beacon, nice. Alright. I'll just throw that in my ender chest for now. But yeah. This is our little area. This took us... Well, I built all the stuff that's here right now, but because they only just recently joined the server. But yeah, as you can see, it's in the end. There's /home and all that stuff. So yeah. So, what I was explaining to you guys before is that the portals work a little bit differently on this server. So, also, as you can see, the ender chests are linked, and same thing with your inventory, it's all linked in this, but it's not in like some separate worlds. So these portals work different because this is a different world than some of the other ones. So like this world is different than the survival world. So the nether portal won't link to that world because I said it that way. Otherwise it would break because you could go into things and create it. So you'll spawn into this portal right under the survival spawn, and then you can go into the nether from here. Because otherwise it wouldn't really work. So if you do /mv info, as you can see, this is survival nether. And if we go back through, /m, they'll put you out to this one. And you could warp to spawn, or you could just, yeah. And obviously your own things. And if we do /warp creative, and you try and, for instance, build another portal, right? Obsidian, flint, and steel. Now, for instance, go like this, right? Also, as you can see, my ender chest is separate. So if we try and... Am I stupid? If you try and do this, right? This is another world has been linked to this world. And it will just not let you go into the portal. And if you're like, oh, I can just do this and it will put me in. Well, it doesn't. Even if you take, like, Ender Pearl, right? And you're like, oh, I just broke the system. Or something like that. Or do you just try and go in like that? It doesn't work. It will just shoot you through blocks anyways. Same thing if you try and go through an end portal. Actually, this kid has one right up here. Apex server end. And as you can see, there is an end technically linked to this, but it is a different end than the one that you're in. So, this is a different end than the survival end. So technically you can go into the end, but it just won't, you just don't have any of your survival stuff. And this end will be unlinked soon, by the way. Anyways, so... yeah, that's basically everything in survival. Like I said, the money's linked through everything, so you can get money by doing a lot of stuff. This is a pretty nice server. I'm not sure if I forgot to add anything into this, but, you know, there's a lot of custom enchantments, there's a lot of features. If there's any requests that you'd like, you know, just let me know. Like I said, the server IP, I'll show you guys right now. And right now, you know, I'm very lenient with stuff. I'm giving out some free keys and all that stuff. So, KiwiMC.apexmc.co. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll leave a link to everything in the description. And, yeah. Please join the server. We are looking for new players. It's a very nice server. It's a great community. Everybody's at school right now, obviously, because it's not time for them to be released. And not everybody has this holiday off. So, yeah. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.